Yo, what's good, guys? We're still in the part two of biopsychology, and right now we're gonna be like in section six. We're gonna be talking about the purchase hesitation emotions. What is the emotion that people start having during like their purchase journey, but that's not pushing them to buy, but it's pushing them away from buying. It's like kind of objections. So the purchase hesitation emotions, you got them to check out. They want the product, they believe it work, then they don't buy. Why? Because negative emotion got in the way. There are four that stop purchase. First, fears of making the wrong choice. Two, guilt of spending money. Three, shame of admitting the problems. Four, skepticism of being fault. Your copy must dissolve this before they hit the buy button for them to actually take an actions. So first, let's start with fear. What if I'm making the wrong decision? What it sounds like? What if it doesn't work for me? What if there is something better out there? What if I'm wasting my money? What if I regret this? Hopefully, the most people who have been burned before, research heavy buyer, considering purchase not impulsive, higher price point. All people are gonna say, I'm getting fooled. Like it's something sketchy about it. How to solve this? Risk reveals guarantee, 16-day money back guarantee. Try it for 2 months. If it doesn't work for you or for any reason, get a full refund, no questions, no hassles. So the guarantee, this is gonna help too much. A lot of people want to assure that if things doesn't work for them, are they gonna get their money back guaranteed? You can show them that all you need to do is just like email you and that's it. No hustling. This is like a lot of issues that stop a lot of people from buying. Second, social proof. You want to see them that other people like them succeed. 47,000 women with PCOS have tried this. 89% saw results. Here is the 12 stories from women who were exactly where you are now. Showing authentic photo, showing a real photo, showing a real video is gonna improve this and gonna remove like the fear that actually other people's using it. This is really a brand. This is really a product that's actually working. Three, specificity, matching their situation. If you have PCOS, this is different from every hair product you tried because it's designed specifically for hormonal hair loss. This is enough to get them to believe that this is gonna work for them. For people that they have an issue that have a some specific condition, you don't try to sell them just another hair loss because they're still gonna be skeptical. Permission to leave. This is like a great technique of copywriting. We're gonna be talking about it. How you push people, and when you push them away, they're trying to make what is called the decision. We're gonna be talking about it on the copywriting technique, but here we go. Permission to leave. If this isn't right for you, that's okay. No products work for everyone. But if you have tried everything else, nothing has worked. Maybe it's worth 16 risk-free days to find it out. This is what's gonna show them. It's gonna show them that they have the permission to leave. When you give them the permission to leave, they say, "Oh, this is like fair enough." This is not they pushing us. We pushing them in a manipulation way, but we show them that it's not like a forced buy. It's not a hard sell. Then they're gonna, oh, so there's like this is probably for me in this. So fear dissolving copy. You are straight to get your hopes again. Get it. You have tried things before. It didn't work. Here's my promise. If this doesn't work for you, you don't pay 16 days to decide. The only thing you risk is finally sleeping through the night. Second one is guilt. Should they really be spending this money? A lot of people when they are buying, if they don't have like insane budget, they're gonna be thinking, is this money actually worth me spending on this? What it sounds like, we have other expenses. I should just deal with it. It's not that bad. I shouldn't spend money on myself. Who flex most mom, especially buying for themselves, budget conscious buyers, people who prioritize others over themselves, non-essential purchase. How to dissolve it? Permission given. You spending all day taking care of everyone else, this one thanks for you. Now you switch it that this is something finally for you to take care of you while you was taking care of everybody. Cost of not buying, what the cost of another year of bad sleep, another year of exhaustion, another year of not feeling like yourself. Reframe the expense, less than $2 a day, less than your morning copy for your health, your sleep, your sanity. Here to show them that it's not that much expensive when you frame it as something already buying a daily use, so it's not something that's insane to buy. Investments, not expenses. This isn't a cost, it's an investment in being able to show up for your job, your family, yourself. Guilt dissolve copy. Menopause, you have spent 20 years putting everyone else first, your kids, your husband, your job. Now your body screaming attention for you, screaming for attention, and you are still asking, but should I really spend this money? Yes, you should. You have earned this, and the people who depends on you, you need you at your best. Teen acne to mom, you spend twice this on her brace without thinking. You spend this on torturing, on sport, on anything that's helped her succeed. This is the same expect. It's her confidence you are investing in, and that might be matters more than any of it. So show them that she's already been spending money on other things, and this is like she should also spend the money for this because this is gonna also gain her more like her confidence, and this is something that's maybe more important than just her succeeding. Her confidence gonna link with her succeeding. Shame. I don't want to admit I have these problems. This is more for people that selling like what it's called sexual things, like getting your dick pickers, performing sex in bed, some condition that people's feeling ashamed of they having. What it sounds like, what if someone sees this is my order history? I can't believe I need this. If I buy this, I mention I have a problem. This is embarrassing. Who face most stigmatized condition, hair loss, acne, incautious. Problem, yeah, incontinence, it's great. Hair loss, acne is not too much, to be honest. Problem side to identity, attractiveness, things people don't talk about publicly, age-related issue. How to resolve it? Normalize 47 women are already dealing with the exact same things. You're not alone, you're not broken, you're anormals. Discreet shipping, billing. Shipping in plain box, no logo, no indication of what's inside. Bills as Akin Corp on your statement, you know. You can show that this is more for people that's buying, like as I said, like sexual stuff or whatever. Reframe the problem. This isn't the flow, it's a hormonal imbalances and medical things. What you feel ashamed of taking vitamin, this is the same. Acknowledge the shame. I know it's hard to even admit you need this. I have been there. The first step is the hardest out, but it's also when everything changed. Shame dissolving copy. You probably haven't told anyone about this. Maybe not even your best friend. You wear hair. You wear your hair differently now. You're getting good at angles, height, parts. You feel alone. But in 1 in 10 women has PCOS. Millions are dealing with the same things. You're not broken. You're not falling at being a woman. You just have a hormonal imbalance, and it's fixable. Teen acne to mom, it feels like a parenting failure. Like if you have just done something different, different food, different product, different something, she wouldn't have this. That's not true. Acne is a problem. Acne is a hormonal. It's genetic. It's not your fault, and it's flexible. And it's fixable. Sorry. Skepticisms, you know, the other one, people skeptical is this is actually gonna work for me. This is probably too good to be true. What it sounds like, every product claims to work. I have heard this before. If this is what's real, everyone know about it. They're just trying to sell me some things. Who feels the most people who've been burned before? Sophisticated, educated buyer. Saturated market, saying every claims. Anyone over 40 life experience equals skepticism. How to solve this? Acknowledge the skepticisms. You have heard a promise before from other products, from doctors, from well-meaning friends. None of them work. Why should this be different? Explain the mechanisms. Here's why this didn't work and why this does. Different approach, different mechanism, different result. Proof of clinical study, third party tested, volume of testimonial, specific, verifiable result. Voice of the skeptic, use testimonial from people who were skeptical. I rolled my eyes when I saw this ad. Another miracle products by my sister will shut up about it, so I tried this. I was wrong. Lower the burst. I'm not asking you to believe it. I'm asking you to try it for 16 days. If I am wrong, you get the money back. If I'm right, you get it. You get your sleep, hair, immobility, confidence back. Skepticism dissolving copy. Knee pain, you have seen 100 joint supplements. Everyone claims to be different. Why should you believe this one? You shouldn't, not based on my words, believe the 12-week clinical studies, believe the 47,000 women customers, believe your own experience when you try it. Risk-free for 16 days, then decide. Menopause, if you're rolling your eyes right now, it's good. You should be skeptical. Every menopause products promise relief. Most don't deliver. Here's what makes this a difference, the mechanism. Don't take my word for it. Read what 23,000 women say. Then decide if it's work a risk-free try for you. Hesitation by avatar, knee pain, 55, primary, skepticism, they tried everything. Secondary, guilt, spending on themselves. Dissolve, heavy proof, plus permission to invest in health. Menopause, primary, skepticism, seen promise before. Secondary, shame, they don't want to admit it. Dissolve mechanism plus normalize plus proof. Teen acne, fear, what if it doesn't work? Secondary, guilt, another expense. Dissolve guaranteed plus investments framing. PCOS, hair loss, shame, embarrassed to admit it. Skepticism, nothing has worked. Dissolve, normalize plus acknowledge. Skepticism plus proof. So hesitation, dissolve checklist. Before you CTA, make sure you address fear is there has a clear guaranteed. Fear, have you shown social proof? Guilt, have you given permission? Guilt, have you reframed the cost? Shame, have you normalized the problems? Shame, is shipping, billing discreet? Skepticism, have you acknowledged it? Skepticism, have you explained the mechanism? Skepticism, have you stacked proof? The sale is won or lost in the hesitation moment. Don't leave it to another chance. So basically, you're going to need to understand those emotions that people's going through and to understand what's your avatar of the emotion they're going to be. Is it going to be fear? Is it going to be like skepticism? Is it going to be shame? It's going to be like any of them. And we already show you like how to dissolve it. That's what's going to put you like a higher CVR. So this is for the video of the process hesitation emotion. See you in the next video, guys. Ciao, ciao.